And so for round one of the Stanley Cup playoffs, we get to face off against the Anaheim Ducks, a team that's very young, and they have a big future. I think we're at the start of the playoffs here, so I'm not going to advance today just because we'll check out the playoffs. But let's view the lines for the Anaheim Ducks. Now, obviously, they have a vet in Chris Kreider. They have Mason McTavish, Mikael Granlund, another vet, Troy Terry, a young guy, Ryan Strome, Cutter Gauthier, Alex Killorn. They have a very good mix of a lineup here, and I think, you know, especially with the trades we've made, they definitely have the better offense, and I think defense probably as well. They have a good young core there, so I'll definitely say that they probably are better. Felix Sandstrom is not going to start. It's going to be Lucas Dostal. Goaltending wise, we probably have the upper hand. So there's nothing too crazy about that. Why is Jacob Trouba is on their bench? Is healthy scratched. Why would he be a healthy scratch? That can't be. They're gonna have to fix that. There's no way. And if we go to the playoff tree, so we have the Wild facing off against the Avalanche. That's a big series. The Utah Mammoth get into the playoffs for the first time in their, I guess you'd call it, franchise history against the Vegas Golden Knights. That might be a tough matchup. We play the Ducks. The Oilers face the Predators. The Oilers should win that one, in my opinion. Over in the East, the Caps and the Hurricanes play. Rangers versus Buffalo, the Battle of New York State. That's pretty nice. Toronto facing off against Tampa Bay, and Detroit makes the playoffs, and they play Florida. So a good mix of matchups here. The Atlantic Division ones just don't feel right at all, but even I'd say New York Rangers versus the Sabres, but that's probably just because the Sabres haven't made the playoffs in so long. So we'll take it with a grain of salt, but overall not that bad. But you know, I'm very happy we made the playoffs in our first season. I wish we kind of didn't, because then we could, you know, work our way up in a sense when it comes to, you know, rebuilding. I will take it though. I will definitely will, and maybe we could pull like a Rangers and jumpstart our rebuild quicker than we thought. But we have our first round here. We're just going to kind of sim through it. I'm not going to game manage as much as possible. Maybe if we get into an overtime, I'll gladly join in on said overtime, just to maybe have a little bit of a life into this episode. But playoffs round one against the Ducks. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a whole lot of fun here. Connor McDavid had 5 points. Leon Draisaitl 6 points. Hold on. Connor McDavid had 5 points. Connor McDavid had a hat trick. Leon Draisaitl also almost had a hat trick. Oh my God. Let's go into our first game. I'm going to sim these ones in the live sim. I hate the live sim. It always screws me over. If anyone remembers the NHL 21 franchise mode, you will know. But we're going to go with this. We're going to see how it goes. So game one against the Ducks. A very interesting series here. A very fun one with that. So here we go. Game one, period one. Evander Kane. They did go with Felix Sandstrom. That is very interesting that they went with the backup goalie for game one of a playoff. Do we have Lankin in the net? No, we went with Demko, which is probably why we're up 1-0. Hold on. We're up 1-0 here. 5 shots and we scored a goal, and they have 18. They didn't score. That's not very good going forward here. Period number 2. Okay, they tie it. Colangelo. Not that bad. So we're just going to play this on through here. 8 times speed. Oh, yes, Philip Hronek scores. Why did they go with Sandstrom? That is very interesting. They are killing us on the shot tally here. Evander Kane scores another goal. We have a power play now. Do we score on that? No. This is fantastic. A great first game here in Anaheim. But we've kind of just battled back here in the later periods. And with that, look at that. A 38 save, a 37 save performance from Mr. Thatcher Demko. I will take that any day of the week. Excellent play. You know, well, I mean, we were not disciplined in that first period. Charging major for Brock Besser. Charging major. He threw a big hit and he got, wow. Did he get thrown out? No, he definitely 15 minutes. He definitely played. But Marco Rossi 2 points, Hito 2 points, Kane 2 points. That line, is that the second line? The second line was very, very good this year. Draisaitl has 9 points in 2 games. 9 points. He's averaging 4 points a game. That's insane. Okay, game 2 here against the Ducks. We won game 1. First period ends. Mancini gets a goal. They put Dostal in this time, as they should have, and Frank Vetrano scores just 4 minutes later. Okay, pretty decent start. Period 2. Okay, so they took the lead. We scored on the power play. Colangelo scores again. Oleg Zellweger scores. Okay, decent start. Let's see where this one goes here in period number 3. Oh, we got a power play. Do we score on it? No, we do not. Can we tie this game up? That's the opposite of tying the game up. Troy Terry scores. We're now down by 2. Can we put something up here on Lucas Dostal? No, Troy Terry once again takes us down. So 5-2, and I don't think much is going to come out of this. No. So we lose game 2, 5-2. Looking at the goals. So yeah, we had the lead, and then Colangelo scores 2 minutes later. So kind of 4 unanswered goals against. Not very good at all. But so we go back tied 1-1. I will take that. I think that's a pretty good. I'll take that for sure. So we are now going back home. We've had a very average, I wouldn't say low scoring series right now, but I would like to get maybe a bit more offense from our top line. So let's get into this game 3 at home. I accidentally said in the first period, I meant to pause it, but whatever. But Jonathan Lekkerimäki scores on the power play. We'll take that for sure. Period 2. Okay, Frank Vetrano. Ooh, shorthanded goal. So tied going into the third here. Hopefully we're able to pull out a win. The Anaheim Ducks were able to pull out a victory last time around. They got a power play. They don't score on it. That's not bad. Okay. Can we pull it off on our end? Okay, minute goes down. Or both teams are past 32 shots. Really high shot series. Okay, no. So we head into overtime, which, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to spruce this video up just a bit. Let's go enter into this game. Here we go. So overtime, series tied at 1. A crucial overtime here between us and the Ducks. I don't know how this team plays, but and whatnot. But here's Jake DeBrusk. Jake DeBrusk is already in. He's in. Oh. Come on, it would be nice to get a nice victory here at home. Who's this? This is Hito again. He's coming on in. They let him in. Oh, Evander Kane, another blocker save. Drew O'Connor back to the point to Myers. In front of O'Connor. Oh, my goodness, what a glove save by Dostal. Oh, my heavens. O'Connor was sitting right there. And he didn't get... Oh, what a glove save by Dostal. I mean, maybe on the forehand... would have been much better, but it's an excellent save. He's now made 38 saves. Carlson, well, there's a little change. That's good. Get going now. Get going now. You might have something. Linus Carlson. Why did he try and dump it around? Oh, we're almost done overtime 1 anyways. Okay. So the clock will expire here. Maybe one last chance. No. So that will do it for period number 1 here in overtime. The Ducks and the Canucks got nothing, but Dostal has made some excellent saves at the start of the overtime period. So we're done OT1. We go to OT2. Hoglander to Rossi. This is good. I'd like this line being out here. We get it into Marco Rossi. He's in! Marco Rossi scores! What a goal! Marco Rossi with a burst of speed, and the Canucks win the game in overtime. Fantastic stuff there by Marco Rossi, and we now have a 2-1 series lead. Ever since we traded for him, he has been just excellent. Look at this burst of speed. Passes it off to Hoglander. Hoglander gives it off to him. He says, bye-bye, Ratko Gudas, you vet. I'm going to score right... I'm going to burst right by you and score on your goaltender. And the Canucks score in double overtime and win the game and now have a 2-1 series lead. Wow. So as we head into game number 4, we have a 2-1 series lead. The Red Wings swept the Panthers, so they move on. The Mammoth have swept the Golden Knights, so they've moved on. we now have a chance to put the Anaheim Ducks on the brink of elimination with a win here in game number 4 with that massive overtime win from Marco Rossi. So here we go. So game number 4 at home. We start the game off with a 1-1 tie going into the first intermission. Ryan Strome on the power play. Drew O'Connor gets us right back a few minutes later. Period number 2, we take the lead. Niels Höglander and then Evander Kane just a few minutes later, but Chris Kreider scores late with 4 minutes to go in that period. How will this third period go? Can we get an insurance marker, or will the Ducks tie it up? We're on the power play. We do not score. They are on the power play. They score. Frank Vetrano. So multiple power play goals for the Ducks in this game. 10 to go now. Will we head to another overtime period, or will we be able to end this game off? We do. Victor Mancini with 26 seconds to go. He scores, and we now have a 3-1 series lead with a 4-3 victory over the Ducks. Oh my God, that's almost like it felt in overtime. Are you kidding me? Victor Mancini, once again, just an undisciplined series. We had hooking, fighting. My goodness, but look at the goals. Victor Mancini for Marco Rossi again. Marco Rossi is putting on a show in this playoff. I mean, it's only 2 points, and it's not Leon Draisaitl putting up 9 points in 2 games. But we now have a 3-1 lead heading to game 4. All right, game 4, a chance to win the series in Anaheim. And we have now, 3 chances to do it. So hopefully we get done on the first drive. First period comes by. We have the lead. Marco Rossi again. He's been our MVP this playoff so far. So a very, very good start there. Period number 2, Frank Vetrano. He's kind of been Anaheim's MVP so far. So here we go. Period number 3. Will it be another late goal? Will we go to overtime again? This is so much power play for Anaheim, nothing doing. Can we maybe get some energy off of that? Can we get maybe a late goal? Another power play for Anaheim. They score. Alexandre Carrier. No. With time winding down, can we get it? Can we maybe do something? No. So the Anaheim Ducks come on back and win the game 2-1. Oh my goodness. We have been so undisciplined. Oh my goodness. That's not good. That is not good. All right, we head back home for game number 6. So as we head into game number 6, we learn here that the Edmonton Oilers beat the Nashville Predators, so they are awaiting us possibly in the second round. We know that the Mammoth will play the Wild in the second round. We know Buffalo's moving on. Detroit's moving on as well. Who will they place? We still don't know. Is it the Leafs? Is it the Lightning? Is it the Capitals? Is it the Hurricanes? We'll have to wait and see. Leon Draisaitl had 14 points. McDavid and Draisaitl combined for 25 points. Holy smokes, man. That's incredible. Can we win here at home for game 6? Can we move on, face the Oilers? That will be huge. So here we go. Period number 1. It's a 2-0 lead. Terry and Vetrano, once again, not very good start for us. Period number 2, crucial here. We get 2 back. Evander Kane on the power play just after Jonathan Lekkerimäki scores. So we get 2 points. So another crucial third period here. What's going to happen here? Can we get a goal? We do. Brock Besser gets a goal. So we have a 3-2 series game lead. Can we maybe get an insurance marker? Can we move on? We do. Evander Kane once again. So we now have 2 goals. Insurance. Oh no, but Ryan Strome gets 1 back. Can we hold on? Can we move on? We do hold on, and we're moving on to the next round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs. I probably should have gone in for the simulation or to watch that, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. We win a very, very tight series against the Anaheim Ducks. Wow, look how 5 penalties. Holy smokes in that second period. But we win the game. We win the series. Everyone can now breathe. That was an excellent series. We lose Pierre-Olivier Joseph. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, but man, oh man. So that does it. Everyone else, so we're moving on to the next round right away because the Leafs won, surprisingly. The Capitals won. We won, so, oh man. But What a great series. I mean, Marco Rossi, 10 points in 6 games. I will definitely take that. So we go to round 2. We will face the Oilers. We will have to face Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, who are a point-scoring machine. Let's check out their roster here as we go on forward, as we just took down the Anaheim Ducks. Of course, I mean, you have Draisaitl, you have McDavid. I mean, their bottom lines are not really the strongest. Their top 2 are just brilliant, and their defense, too, is very, very strong. Goaltending-wise, though, again, it's kind of like the series against Anaheim. Goaltending, not very the strongest. So we just, I mean, it's easy to say now. We just need to shut down McDavid and Draisaitl. But, you know, easier said than done, I guess. So with that, we go into Game 1. So Game 1 in Edmonton, we are on the road once again. First period, we'll get it started here. 1-1. Of course, a Draisaitl goal. You'll just have to respect Draisaitl and McDavid all series long. But we tie it up with Jake DeBrusk later on in the period. Period number 2, no goals. So once again, we are playing a very, very close game here against the Oilers. Can we maybe score here? 12, 13, no. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins at that second line. That's crucial. Can we get one back here on the power play? No. Time's winding down here. Can we maybe get a tire at all? Is it going to be possible? No. So we lose Game 1, a score of 2-1. Good thing for us, I guess. I mean, good thing for us would be that we held McDavid and Draisaitl to 1 point each, compared to their 4 points in their first game against the Predators. So 2-1. We'll have to respect the Oilers all series long. So we held the Oilers in check in Game 1, although we did lose 2-1. Man, we need something here. First period of game number 2. Okay, so there's Connor McDavid now getting his goal. I'm sure Draisaitl was on the other side of that. So that just happened. Period number 2, we don't get anything. So we are kind of being held up here by the Edmonton defense. Can we maybe tie the game early? Power play in the third? No, we do not. Can we possibly? We do. Drew O'Connor gets us back into the game, but McDavid scores a goal. Oh my goodness. So just as we had hope, that was taken away from us. Maybe we have it here on the power play. No, the Oilers now on the power play. No. Can we maybe come back here? Yes, we do. Evander Kane gets a crucial goal late here in the game. Can we hold on? Yes, we will. But guess what? It's another overtime period. Oh my goodness, man. Okay, here we go. Overtime, game number 2. It is crucial for us to win this game and go back tied to Vancouver. That would be great. But there's a turnover. McDavid, then Draisaitl, Roslovic. Oh my goodness, how did they not score there? Is beyond me. Oh my goodness, and oh my god. These guys are just... this is insane. Oh my heavens. And the fact that they have not scored at all here in the first couple minutes is incredible. Phil Peronic now has it to Pettersson, the defenseman. Back to Ronick. Shot on, tipped in front. They score! Brock Besser on the redirect! And the Vancouver Canucks have tied the series! Yes, baby! Yes, yes, yes! We go back to Vancouver, all tied up. It is Brock Besser on the redirect that I think just kind of floated over the head of Stuart Skinner. And we have made our way back home tied. Thank the heavens. Oh my goodness, I am shocked the Oilers did not score there on that turnover. Like right that there too, big save by Thatcher Demko. But it's this nice play. It goes to Brust to Phil Peronic. And it's just nice replay there. Here we go. This better be a better one. Peronic, just a nice little redirect. Oh, redirect off his shoulder and in. So we are now back home for game number 3. The Utah Mammoth have yet to lose a game in the playoffs. They're up 2-0. Detroit and Maple Leafs are tied at 1. Capitals, Sabres are tied at 1. We are tied at 1 with the Oilers here for game number 3. Can we keep it up here going home? Period number 1. Kapanen gets a goal. Jake DeBrusk gets a goal. So we're all tied once again. This has been a very close series. Period number 2. Oh, baby. We broke it on open. McDavid with a goal. But just 12 seconds later, Evander Kane with a goal. 2 minutes after that, Phil Peronic. That's less than 2 minutes. And then Jake DeBrusk once again. So here we go. Can we hold on for the third? Can we just hold? Wow, we got a shorthanded goal from Marco Rossi. Incredible stuff. So even more insurance. Niels Höglander. Excellent play by us tonight. 7-1. Filip Hronek with yet another goal. Was that a hat-trick goal? Oh, Zach Hyman with a shorthanded goal. That's okay. We'll hold on to that right now. So we're 7-3. Can we just hold on here? Not allow anything? Jack. Oh, no. Guys, 2 minutes. Just hold on, man. Okay. Crazy game. We got it done, though. No, Filip Hronek had 2 goals. So a crazy game, 7-5. Maybe not the defensive performance in the third that I like. But you know what? A big point night for us. Thatcher Demko, I mean, he probably could have saved a couple more late goals, but whatever. We will take it. So we now have the series lead. So the leading point getters in the playoffs, as you can see here on the bit of the right side of the screen, Draisaitl leads with 16. McDavid has 15, but look who's has 13 points. Marco Rossi. And you know what? We are kind of holding them in check right now. Not to say much, but we are kind of holding McDavid and Draisaitl in check. The good thing is, or well, not really a good thing, but the note, Utah Mammoth finally lost the playoff game. So all the series are now 2-1. We can now put the Oilers back on the brink of elimination with another win here at home. This would be excellent stuff. Period number 1 here for game number 4. No score, but you know what? The shot's pretty even. Once again, very, very good series so far. Period number 2. Okay, we have the lead. DeBrusk and Leo Carlsson. Buck Colson gets their goal. But you know what? Can we hold on here in period number 3? Maybe a little bit of insurance would be excellent. No, Brett Kulak with the goal. So this game is now tied, coming down to the wire here. Oh my God, Bouchard bomb. So we have multiple defenseman goals coming down to the wire here. Power play, are they going to get insurance? No. Can we come back and possibly tie it? Oh, we gave up a penalty late. It doesn't matter. So we're tied at now 2-2, heading back to Edmonton. Whew. This series has been incredible. No. No. Thatcher Demko has been injured with a torn hamstring. The worst time possible. Literally the worst time possible for any of this. Well, luckily, I hope our AHL backup has been... He needs waivers anyways. Why do half of these guys have waivers? Like... Oh my God. So wait, hold on. I need to check this. Did he get injured in the game? Which is why he... Oh, wow. He only played 3 minutes. Okay, so Kevin Lankinen will start the game. I mean, we just kind of have to hope and survive here. His stats look all right now, but we need something big here. And it all starts here for Game 5 in Edmonton. Can we maybe get a series lead here? Period number 1. And it's 1-1. So Besser gets the goal for us, but Hyman gets one back a few minutes later. Period number 2. Oh, boy. McDavid and Tomasek. Can we... no. It's not happening, folks. It's not happening. Oh, my God. Let it rain, guys. We have an injured goalie. And we're getting pummeled here. Hitting the playoffs. I swear on my life, man. Oh, my God. So, Thatcher Demko out for the year. And it's a 5-1 loss in Game 5. So now we'll head back home for Game 6. And hope and pray to God that we can force a Game 7. So, here we go. Game number 6. I mean, Kevin Lankinen did not have a good Game 5. We need a great Game 6 from him here today. Oh, my goodness. Wow. You know, I was going to say just, if we lost this game fairly in a good way, I was going to say just how well we kept McDavid and Draisaitl in check for the majority of this series. They had 4 goals between the two of them in just the first period on 14 shots. Oh, man. Do I even need to, do anything? 6-2, 7-2. So that's the end of our season, boys and girls. We got absolutely pummeled. When I said just how good we did all series long holding up McDavid and Draisaitl, they proceed to get 6 points each in game number 6. Wow. I'm at a loss for words, man. We did so well. We did so well holding them in check, and then the last game just... bleh. My God. My God.